the smartest sports YouTuber back with another video. And in this video, we gotta talk about the ass blasting, the destruction, the annihilation the Bengals are gonna put on the sorry ass Chargers. This sorry ass Chargers fan base has been talking shit this whole season about this game, and it's about to go down. The Bengals are about to expose and beat the shit out of Justin Herbert and the Chargers. Reason number one, the quarterback matchup. The Bengals have the better quarterback in this matchup, and it's so obvious that I won't even have to discuss much of it because you already know why. Better accuracy, better clutchness, higher IQ, everything you would want. Joe Burrow is better than Justin Herbert. Now, the only thing that could be worrisome in this game for the Bengals is Trey Hopkins is questionable and Riley Reiff is questionable. If you're missing two of your 5-0 linemen, then it's not going to be pretty. But hopefully at least Riley Reiff can play. Obviously, he's going to be lined up on Joey Bosa most of the time, so he's important. Trey Hopkins has been dog shit this whole year, but Trey Hill, his backup, is also dog shit. So you would rather, obviously, them both play. But if one of them were to sit out, you would want it to be Trey Hopkins, not Riley Reiff. But if we're looking on the defensive side of the ball, going up against this Chargers offense, they're a dink and dunk team, a bunch of short passes, which is what hurt us against the Jets. And the Steelers tried that both matchups, and we shut it down. So this Bengals defense just has to worry about the short dump-off passes. Austin Eckler is the key receiver. Yes, the receiver to watch because Justin Herbert just dumps it down to him all game long. Austin Eckler makes him look better than he is. And if we're looking at our offense compared to their defense, they don't have a good rush defense. They have a really good pass defense. So you would expect us to run the ball a lot. But starting out this game, I expect us to go play action, a lot of play action, get the passing, and then set up the run for middle to later in the game. And, just keep them off balance all game. The Bengals are going to destroy the fucking Chargers. They're going to beat the dog shit out of them. Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow, Evan Big Dick McPherson are going to shove their big fucking schlongs down their throats. These are all fucking facts. You can check with me after the game because I already know what the fuck's going to happen. The Bengals are guaranteed to win this game, no doubt about it. All you Chargers fans, all you Herbert fanboys, all you trolls, you pieces of shit, just make sure you come back after the fucking game. Don't disappear. Don't only appear if you win because that's not going to happen. You better show up after you lose. These are all fucking facts I'm spitting. The Bengals are going to start out passing the ball, and then they're going to get the passing game going. Then the Chargers are going to be like, oh, fuck, we're good against the pass and we can't stop their pass. And then the Bengals are going to run it down their throat. Mixon going to shove his dick down your throat. Easy money. I guarantee it happens this way. Coming out of this bye, the Bengals are 2-0 against two AFC wildcard contenders, two teams that were in the playoff picture. The Chargers are also in the playoff picture, and the Bengals are already 2-0 in this stretch after the bye. Last week, the first drive of the game was the best first drive all season. Zach Taylor was calling the fire. The team executed it great. So the tides are turning. This team is clicking. The offense and defense are now clicking on the same page heading into the playoffs, and it's a scary team, scariest team in the league. No one wants to play the Bengals. That's why Chargers fans are shitting their pants. They don't want any of this work. They know what the fuck's coming Sunday. They're going to go to 6-6 and outside of the playoff picture because Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals are going to put them there. They're going to expose them. Joe Burrow's going to outplay and expose Justin Herbert for the fraud that he is. If you think Justin Herbert's better than Joe Burrow, you're a fraud, okay? That's just making Justin Herbert a fraud. That's making him overrated. If you know Justin Herbert's role and you know that he's not better than Joe Burrow, then it's fine. Then you rated him right. But Joe Burrow, Tyler Boyd, Jamar Chase, they're going to get this passing attack going early. They're going to set up Joe Mixon's run, and Joe Mixon's going to seal the deal and just run it down their throats, end the game completely. This defense, I wouldn't be surprised if they get an interception because Justin Herbert has been turnover prone, especially in the fourth quarter. He's turned into a fourth quarter interception machine, so just look out for that. And like I said, I already know the outcome. I will be at the game, so if you're going to be at the game, let me know down below. Maybe we can meet up at the tailgate or something. And I already know what the fuck's going to happen. Let's see. Final score prediction. I would say probably like 31 to 34 to 20, 34 to 20, 34-23. Justin Herbert is coming off a terrible choke job of a performance against the Denver Broncos. The Chargers started off 4-1. Many people were picking them to go to the Super Bowl coming out of the AFC, but Justin Herbert has fallen apart this second half of the year. So this is the biggest game of Justin Herbert's career so far. The Bengals, it's not as big of a game for the Bengals just because they do already have a game lead on the Chargers. If the Bengals win another game, then they basically have a 3-game lead because obviously they'd have a 2-game lead plus the tiebreaker, so the Chargers would need to beat them by a game to get a spot above them. So the Bengals can pretty much clinch their spot in the playoffs with this win. Moving to 8-4, beating most of the AFC teams that are competing for the other wild card spots. The Bengals pretty much clinched their position in the playoffs. The Chargers, this is a huge game for them. 6-5, you can go. You can keep your. You can get a playoff spot with this win. You can, if you not, you fall back to 6-6, behind the pack, starting to get behind the pack. I mean, after a 4-1 start, now you're worried about not going 6-6. I mean, Justin Herbert has been pathetic the second half of this year. Just really showing why he's not as clutch, high IQ as Joe Burrow. Just not the same dude, because Joe Burrow is clearly better, and most people in their right minds would pick Joe Burrow over Justin Herbert. Evan McPherson, Big Dick McPherson's going to keep up the 50-yard streak. Just a monster from 50-plus yards. That's why the Bengals drafted him, because he's a monster from 50-plus. It's easy. It's like an extra point for him. Let's see. But yeah, obviously with that being said, like I said earlier, I see the score being like 34-23, maybe 31-25, something like that. But I just know the Bengals are going to win. It's pretty obvious the Bengals are going to win. I just want to make sure that the Chargers trolls and fanboys will be back here after Joe Big Dick Burrow beats the shit out of the Chargers and Justin Herbert and outplays Herbert the pervert. So that is what it is. I'll leave that video off there. Make sure you're back tomorrow, okay? Make sure you're back tomorrow. That's all I gotta say. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, keep the channel growing, and you just listen to the smartest sports YouTuber on the planet. That's a fact. And I'm out.